Welcome to Omni, where we explore the incredible visual adaptations of the animal kingdom. Today, we dive into the ocean. Behold the magnificent seal, a remarkable marine creature that elegantly navigates the complex boundaries between the bright terrestrial and aquatic worlds. These playful animals spend half their lives hunting in the deep sea, and the other half resting comfortably on rocky shores. Moving between two entirely different environments presents a massive biological challenge, especially when it comes to the complex physics of vision. How do seals manage to see perfectly in both the dense, watery depths and the bright, airy environments of the surface? To understand this mystery, we must first look at how a typical mammalian eye processes light rays in a normal environment. For most land mammals, the clear outer layer, called the cornea, is the primary structure responsible for focusing incoming light rays. The sharp curve of the cornea bends the light efficiently, directing it precisely onto the sensitive retina at the back wall. This system works beautifully in the air because there is a huge difference in density between the air and the cornea. However, everything changes dramatically the moment you submerge a standard mammalian eye into the dense and highly refractive ocean water environment. Water has a refractive index that is almost identical to the fluids inside the cornea, completely neutralizing its light-bending power. When you open your eyes underwater, everything appears blurry because your cornea can no longer focus the light on your retina. The light passes straight through the cornea without bending, causing the focal point to fall far behind the actual retinal surface. If seals relied only on their corneas, they would be practically blind while chasing fast fish through the murky ocean depths. Nature, through millions of years of evolution, has engineered a spectacular solution to this complex optical problem within the seal eye. The anatomy of a seal eye reveals a breathtaking masterpiece of refractive evolution, designed specifically to conquer the underwater visual challenge. Unlike humans, seals do not depend on their cornea to focus light when they are swimming gracefully beneath the ocean waves. Instead, they rely entirely on a highly specialized, incredibly thick, and perfectly spherical lens located deep inside their large ocular cavity. This spherical lens is the true hero of their aquatic vision, taking over all the heavy lifting for focusing underwater light. The shape of this lens is perfectly round, resembling a tiny crystal ball, rather than the flattened disc found in humans. But the magic of this lens goes far beyond its simple spherical shape. Its internal structure is an absolute biological marvel. The lens features a constantly changing refractive index, which means its density varies smoothly from the inner core to the outer edge. This precise gradient allows the lens to bend incoming light rays with extreme power and incredible precision within a tiny space. By shifting the refractive index internally, the lens eliminates optical distortions that would normally ruin the image quality in a sphere. When the seal dives deep, this magical lens instantly compensates for the useless cornea, pulling the focal point perfectly into place. The light rays converge sharply directly onto the retina, providing the seal with crystal clear, high-definition vision in the water. This flawless aquatic vision is absolutely essential for their survival, allowing them to spot tiny movements of prey in dark waters. Watch as the seal effortlessly tracks a fast-moving fish, predicting its every turn with the help of its spherical lens. The dense ocean becomes a visually rich hunting ground, full of sharp details and clear contrasts, thanks to this evolutionary adaptation. But this incredible underwater superpower creates a completely new and highly problematic situation when the seal eventually returns to the land. Once out of the water, the seal's cornea suddenly regains its full refractive power in the thin, low-density coastal air. Now, the eye has two extremely powerful focusing structures working at the exact same time: the cornea and the spherical lens. This combined optical power is simply too much, bending the light rays far too sharply before they can reach the retina. As a result, the focal point lands far in front of the retina, causing a condition known as extreme nearsightedness, or myopia. If left uncorrected, the seal would be completely unable to see anything clearly beyond a few inches while resting on land. They would be highly vulnerable to dangerous predators and completely unable to navigate their complex rocky environments along the bright shoreline. To solve this secondary problem, evolution has equipped the seal with another brilliant mechanism: an incredibly powerful pupillary sphincter muscle system. This specialized muscle surrounds the pupil and can contract with astonishing force, radically changing the shape of the opening in seconds. When the seal climbs onto the sunlit beach, the sphincter muscle instantly squeezes the large round pupil into a tiny slit. This narrow vertical slit is a vital adaptation, drastically reducing the massive amount of bright sunlight flooding into the sensitive eye. But the true genius of this slit pupil lies in its ability to completely alter the optical properties of the eye. By forcing light to enter only through a tiny central opening, the eye effectively blocks the overly curved edges of the lens. This process is just like stopping down the aperture on a professional camera lens to achieve a much sharper overall image. The narrow slit dramatically increases the depth of field, allowing the seal to see both near and distant objects with clarity. It effectively neutralizes the extreme nearsightedness caused by the spherical lens, restoring perfect vision in the bright, airy environment on land. This remarkable dual environment strategy is rarely seen in nature, making the seal a true master of optical engineering and survival. Interestingly, this slit pupil mechanism is quite similar to the visual system found in the bizarre leaf-tailed gecko of Madagascar. Both creatures use a tightly constricted pupil to manage complex lighting conditions and optimize their depth of field in challenging environments. The seal's eye is essentially two completely different optical instruments, seamlessly combined into one highly efficient and beautifully designed biological package. Underwater, it operates as a wide aperture, light-gathering machine, powered by a highly specialized spherical lens for maximum visual clarity. On land, it instantly transforms into a pinhole camera, using its powerful muscles to slice through the glare and achieve focus. Every single time a seal breaks the surface of the water, this complex, mechanical, and optical transition happens automatically and flawlessly. We can observe this rapid change if we look closely at a seal's eye as it emerges from the ocean waves. Within a fraction of a second, the wide black circle narrows into a razor-thin line, adapting to the harsh sunlight. This constant shifting between two extreme visual states requires an incredible amount of biological energy and highly specialized cellular structures constantly. Scientists have spent decades studying these magnificent eyes, hoping to unlock the secrets of their unique refractive index and muscular power. The knowledge gained from studying seal vision has even inspired new designs for advanced underwater cameras and complex artificial optical lenses. By mimicking the seal's spherical lens, engineers can create better imaging systems for deep-sea exploration and underwater drone navigation technology. It is a perfect example of how studying animal adaptations can lead to incredible technological breakthroughs for human science and industry. Let us take a moment to appreciate the sheer complexity of the seal's eye, a true wonder of the natural world. From the thick, protective outer cornea to the densely packed spherical lens, every part is optimized for a dual aquatic lifestyle. The retina itself is also specially adapted, packed with highly sensitive photoreceptor cells that capture every single photon of available light. This allows them to hunt effectively, even in the murky, dark depths where sunlight barely reaches the cold ocean floor below. Back on the surface, the heavily pigmented iris protects these sensitive retinal cells from the damaging effects of intense ultraviolet radiation. As the seal basks comfortably on the warm rocks, its narrow slit pupils actively scan the horizon for any approaching danger. They can spot a hungry polar bear or a stealthy killer whale from a considerable distance, thanks to their corrected vision. The ability to see clearly in both environments is the primary reason why seals have become such incredibly successful marine predators. Without this perfect focal adjustment, they would be trapped in one world, unable to exploit the rich resources of the other. The evolutionary journey that led to this complex eye must have involved countless generations of gradual changes and tiny biological improvements. Early ancestors of modern seals likely struggled with blurry vision as they first began transitioning from a terrestrial to aquatic lifestyle. Those individuals with slightly rounder lenses and stronger eye muscles had a distinct hunting advantage, surviving to pass on their genes. Over millions of years, this natural selection refined the eye into the sophisticated biological instrument we see in modern seals today. It is a beautiful testament to the power of evolution, showing how life constantly adapts to overcome seemingly impossible physical barriers. The seal's eye reminds us that nature is the ultimate engineer, capable of solving complex problems with elegant and efficient designs. Whether diving through a dark kelp forest or resting on a bright glacier, the seal always has a clear, sharp view. Their vision is an essential tool for social interaction as well, allowing them to recognize other members of their large colony. Mothers can easily spot their specific pups among hundreds of others on a crowded beach, relying on sharp visual cues constantly. During the mating season, males use their keen eyesight to establish territories and carefully monitor the movements of their potential rivals. Every aspect of their complex lives is deeply connected to their ability to process visual information accurately in two different worlds. The transition from water to land and back again is a daily routine, demanding constant adjustments from their hardworking eye muscles. Yet the seal performs this optical gymnastics effortlessly, never missing a beat as it navigates its beautiful but challenging natural habitat. Next time you see a seal gracefully swimming or resting on a rock, take a closer look at its dark eyes. You are looking at a masterpiece of biological engineering, a perfect balance of refractive power and precise muscular control working together. It is fascinating to think about how many other incredible visual adaptations remain undiscovered in the vast depths of our oceans. The animal kingdom is full of hidden wonders, each one offering a unique perspective on the physical laws of our universe. Through the lens of a seal's eye, we gain a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of life on our planet. We understand that survival requires constant adaptation, a willingness to change and evolve in response to the demands of the environment. The story of the seal's vision is a story of resilience, innovation, and the relentless drive of life to flourish everywhere. Our journey through the complex world of animal vision is just beginning, and there are countless more mysteries waiting to be explored. From the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks, nature has equipped its creatures with the perfect tools for survival. We will continue to investigate these amazing adaptations, bringing you the most fascinating stories from the incredible world of biological science. Join us as we uncover the secrets of the natural world, one incredible animal and one fascinating biological discovery at a time. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the evolutionary marvels of the seal's incredible dual environment visual system. We hope you have enjoyed learning about the complex physics and brilliant biology behind their amazing ability to see so clearly. Remember to stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop wondering about the magnificent creatures that share this beautiful blue planet with us. If you loved this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends who also appreciate the incredible wonders of nature. This is Omni Eyes, signing off for now. We will see you in the next episode for another amazing visual adventure.